don't know what I was busted doing.
Busted doing something.
Looking for tools.
Yeah. All right, welcome back.
Welcome, welcome.
Been way too long.
Always.
Always. So probably a little explanation. Where we've been since Black Mountain, we kind of fell off the face of the social media for a minute. So what we've been doing, we've been sick, well, having COVID, Christmas, holidays, swamped in the shop, got all caught up, which we got caught up in the shop, and then we had a little break where we had COVID, so we didn't, you know, have to quarantine anybody's machines or anything. So
been buying a Jeep.
Bought a Jeep.
A semi.
Yeah, we there's a great debate going on for a minute, whether we fall into the Pro-R hype or do we do something with our money that's actually going to make some more money. So we bought a semi, in the process of buying a semi for my work. So that's where that is. Kind of been dealing with a bunch of boring stuff behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But we're back. We're here. We're gonna try to be here once a week, I think.
Even though we keep saying it, not doing it.
Yeah, whether you guys like it or not, it's gonna be some shop stuff. 'Cause we got a ton.
It's not COVID again.
Yeah, we got a ton of stuff going on. But first, I know a lot of you know we've sold the cage off of the 4-seater, and the debate is to shorten it 12 inches to make it just more all-around capable, more what? I won't be on it. More capable, more I don't know. What's the word I'm looking for?
More
Universal,
what you want.
More capable. Doing
Versatile, maybe.
Everything. We want to do maybe some obstacle course races. We kind of got that competitive itch going again. A little bit.
I always have the itch, so whatever.
Anyway, let's not only think, keep it a 4-seater or knock 12 inches out of it. I don't want to go full buggy, but speaking of buggy, we lost a ton of footage. Our camera got all glitchy and twitchy. So this is what we've got so far on the buggy. We'll see what.
Ooh, it looks so mean from the front.
It's nasty. I mean, this is a bad mofo right here. But we're gonna see what footage we can salvage. It isn't bad, but it's just simple notching and bending and piecing it all together. This is a bad unit. I don't know if we've said it's gonna be turbo, 35s, gear reduction, and just built for the trails. But it is, I don't want to get rid of it. I want to keep it. This thing's slick. So, Sprinkles, I don't think can hear me, but this is one bad unit.
She can hear you, but she's up for the challenge, she says. She'll show you a bad unit here soon.
Yep. So, we're to the point now, we've just got some bracing and some filler bars, the shock mounts, and then we've got the owner who's going to bring us up some parts. We just want to double check that everything fits with the dash and the steering and all that, getting his column and seats in there right. So this is real close to being done. But speaking of Sprinkles, I don't know if you've got what, I can't remember what we've shown. Everybody knows we have hydraulic steering coming, and it has came. So she's got the jack ready. She's getting ready to get into some of that. There's the orbital.
You would not believe how heavy it is.
It's heavy. But where's the Ram? That's what we want to see. We want to see the Ram.
Now give me a minute.
Dirt Division UTV. Mike has got this coming out. We get to do some testing with it. There it is.
Beautiful.
It is plug and play.
And I'm ready to play.
We won't show much of an installation because, you know, obviously Sprinkles isn't a factory rig.
Yeah.
But, you know, 1000 Turbo and Pro XP, you can get this in when he releases it.
Yes,
And-
it's just the testing.
And
Sprinkles got picked.
yeah, we're gonna test it, beat the snot out of it, see if we can break something on it. And it's just a thing with 32s and during the riding that we ride, how we ride, it'll wear your stuff out. It'll wear stock steering rack out. The shock therapy rack that she's got in there now.
Those aren't even 32s,
No,
Steve.
oh, I know. I'm just saying. Everybody knows we got 35s.
So it really wears everything out.
Everybody knows the Polaris steering rack is junk. Has been, has always been, probably always will be. But she's been running the shock therapy rack almost since she started wheeling Sprinkles. It's done great. It's going to go in mine because my rack is wore out. And then we'll give you a hydraulic steering beatdown. And with the hydraulic steering, what are you doing to really test it out and make Sprinkles even better?
Full spool.
Yeah, we got the, what is it, Torque Masters full spool.
It's in the house. I'd show it, but I haven't brought it out here yet.
Yeah, so
I like to look at it every morning before I go to work.
yeah, it's just to beef everything up and just, you know, continually make these rides the best that we can, you know, to fit us, because, you know, we're not going to go buy a Pro R right away. I don't know that we want to. What do you guys think? I think it's overpriced. I think it's still Polaris. It's still going to have clutch issues, shock issues. It's still going to have its issues. But that's me being a realist. I don't buy into all the hype, you know.
I'm just excited about my Hydro Steer.
Oh, yeah.
I can't even tell you how many trails I've been on in that power steering. I just could have burned it to the ground.
And it'll be interesting to see, because Sprinkle's problem is get this makeshift overflow hose out of the way that we've never taken care of and replaced with what we got in the house there. So Sprinkle's problem is the motor is just senses so much of a load that even if her tire is like leaning up against a rock like that, it'll cut power to the EPS. And
also possibly an issue too, the fact that my buggy doesn't give compared to a stock unit.
Yeah.
So I have even more issues.
And we don't know if it's just your year, because as of right now, I don't have the fraction of the hard steering problems.
But I don't flex, where
Yeah.
you do a little bit. So it's just hard to say. Is it the year? Is it the fact that it's a buggy? Is it?
We will know. Well, we'll know a little bit better when we take that rack and put it in that. And we've been told some tricks to put some rubber isolators on stuff to kind of take some of the shock out of it. We'll see if it works. We'll see if it's just the year of the box, or because the shock therapy rack is a beefier rack that can handle more. There's no give to it, so the give's giving transferred up to the motor. I don't know. So
It's a mystery soon to be solved.
yeah, yep. So we'll let you know on that. But that's kind of just about what we've been. Got a lot of behind the scenes stuff going on. The goal of the semi is to try to kind of just make it easier to get out here more and post more content more, do some other stuff more.
We hope. It's just something we're trying.
Yeah, so yeah, we've had a lot of discussions about how to be a better channel. The never-ending discussions. So
Me though, I'm always ready for the action.
yeah,
I hate the.
we didn't. I know we said last year we wanted to do more riding this year, but it kind of feels to me like we did less riding this year, just because some issues pop up. But we're working on a schedule. See some of you guys out on the trail, but I think that's you know, that's where we've been, what we've been up to. I can't think of anything else really to. It's just kind of an update about what we've been doing. We're gonna throw a few brace bars into that today.
Oh, we've also had some of these things.
Oh yeah, we got we've got a cage going on that one. We
suspect we have a lifter problem. That shouldn't be like that, in case you were wondering.
Yeah, it's out of spec.
Way out of spec.
Yep, and then engine rebuild on the quad there. So, this cage, we're not one to badmouth a lot of people, and we're not going to badmouth anybody in particular, but if this is not a good built cage, it's I don't know if you can see how bad it's bent, but just all that stuff's on dirt. That's not even rock. And I don't know, maybe we'll address that on Facebook. Maybe be wary of cheap cages.
Cheap tubing.
Cheap tubing. And this isn't
using a pipe bender and not a tube bender.
Yeah, yeah. We'll show more, but there's definitely strength issues when using a pipe bender, not a tubing bender. But this isn't a cry for you to bring your Razor to us for a good cage, because there's other places out there, Razor Sharp, ORB, Alex Biddick, whatever he calls himself out there in Missouri.
Skinny Pedal, Joey Gilbert.
There's Skinny Pedal, Joey Gilbert.
And there's a lot of small people that are really, really good. We're just saying ones that...
If it's a cheap cage, and it's a brand new cheap cage and not a cheap cage you're buying off your buddy, there is a reason why it is cheap. So.
And it's not because they're using expensive tubing
Yeah,
right now.
Or strong tubing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even the weak tubing is up there.
Well, yeah, it's all expensive now.
So not bashing on anybody, but anybody who's looking for a cage, if you're seeing a brand new cage and it's really, really cheap, like a 2C cage, I'm gonna say under $1,000 powder coated, I'd probably walk away from it. Because they're, you know.
Unless it's somebody doing you a favor you know is good.
Yeah.
You know, that wanted to strike you a deal. But if you see it on Marketplace, selling them all day long at that price, I'd question it.
Yeah.
That's my thought.
And of course in Indiana, you got Jeremy, Nightcrawler Customs,
Oh,
just
yeah.
10, 15 minutes up the road from us. Go check him out for a cage. He does awesome work. And then another 10 or 15 miles past him is another crap place to get a cage done.
Yeah.
The one you want to stay away from. We've heard. We've seen some pictures.
And we've heard of some people. Was that where somebody loaded it up at night?
Loaded it up at night, brought it home. It was all
Saw
bubble
it in
wrapped,
daylight.
took it all apart or something, took the covers off of it, whatever they had it wrapped up with, and it was awful. Welds were not good, not burned in, a bunch of cold welds, bubblegum welds.
We can't verify. I always saw it was pictures.
It's hearsay, but it wasn't good from the pictures. So, you know, that's just
No, we're
that's
just-
just today's tip of the day is stay away from brand new cheap cages.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, we're just saying that because it's your safety. You know, there's always a risk when you take a rollover or you're doing crazy stuff, but you want to minimize
and
the
the-
risk of death as much as you can.
Yeah, and once again, the goal of saying that is not for you to bring your Razor to us for a cage.
I mean, if you want to.
If you want to,
but-
fine, we'll do it. You know, twist our arm, we'll do it for you, but that's not the goal. Take it to anybody that knows what they're doing. Yes, you have to pay a little bit more, but you pay for what you get. And is your life really worth, you know, buying something cheap to save it?
And when you get out of, if you get out of your Razor, you don't want it anymore, you know, a good cage, you can turn around and sell used for good money still because it's good.
Mm-hmm.
This guy was thinking about selling his cage and we said no.
Yeah.
No, 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 no.
Yeah.
So all
That's what we think about cheap cages.
I always paid top dollar for mine before I was in a position where we could build them.
Before you figured it out. But yeah, so we're obviously not scared of a little fabricating.
Just a little.
Just a little bit of fabricating. That's, I don't know what we would call a lot of fabricating. That's a long bit of, a little bit of fabricating.
I don't know.
It's just time consuming.
Yeah, time consuming.
That's
it's
easy.
Just a little bit of fabrication.
That's easy.
I would think if we had to start doing math and physics, that'd be a lot of fabricating.
I don't do math.
I do sometimes.
So,
I used to really be able to, but I'm getting old.
So that's about it on this video. I don't know what the next video will bring. We're kind of just bouncing around here, there, whatever, while we're waiting on parts. But like I said in the beginning, the big thing is give us your opinion on what you want us to do to the four-seater, because I don't want a buggy, but I do not like the wheelbase on that. It's just a little long, just a little bit long. So that 102 to 106 is just the perfect wheelbase for wheeling. So that's it, I think.
Somebody's excited for her presents.
Yep. Hydro steer, dirt division, full spool, Torque Masters, all the action, Crash City, right here. Yeah, right there, right there, right there.
Hopefully.
Sometimes right here. But so yeah, so we're back. We're feeling better. We're back on track. Get cracking on that. We're probably just gonna make that its own video so you can front to back. We can't show you the pump yet. The pump is kind of super high secret, top secret, Area 51 type shit.
For right now.
For right now, until we give it the, yeah, send it, sell it. So we'll have some more information on that coming. Yeah, so we're gonna kind of mix it up this year. Maybe a little racing. Maybe do some pit crewing for somebody. Maybe some monster trucks.
Maybe.
Maybe there's
I
deals.
laid down some thunder. I don't even want to talk about
There's
it.
been
but
some thunder laid down.
and I'm telling you, there's a lot more thunder Amber could lay down. I will say this: I drove a lot of trucks, and there was always one that I was only allowed to drive at like 20 foot. Probably because I'm highly destructive. I mean, that could have been some of the problem. But, I don't know, I made some calls. And if it doesn't get heard, I'll make some more calls.
So yes, there might be monster trucks on the channel this year.
Or there might be dirt.
Yeah.
If there's no monster trucks, there will be the dropping of Amber's little secret vault of secrets. And I'm telling you, nobody wants a piece of that, so just give Amber what she wants for
Yeah. So
15 minutes.
And you know, I'm not scared of giving a little preview of the monster trucks, because all the other channels out there that copy us, they're gonna have a hard time copying, getting their butts in a monster truck. So
It's not really that hard, but the ones that you want to get it are the hard ones.
biggest horsepower monster truck ever.
Yes. I don't know that thing ever got opened up. I'm telling you what. Wait, I better not say that. I mean, I'm going to drive it like a kitten.
Yeah, you're just gonna drive it like a girl.
I'm just,
No, I'm not
just
gonna
a
say that.
lady
That's not
driver.
nice.
I probably am too scared to mash the gas or do anything.
Yeah. So maybe, you never know. Maybe some monster trucks.
We'll see.
Maybe we'll talk her into wheeling her Jeep in the backyard.
I don't know. Ooh.
So anyway.
I'm telling you, I'm not used to the Jeep life yet.
It's weird. So anyway, everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support in the shop. Thanks for the support on Teespring. The link is down below in the video.
Thank you for watching our videos.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for reaching out to us and helping us, or us helping you get your gear reduction done right. Whether we do it or you do it yourself, that's kind of the, yeah. But just thank you guys. Appreciate every bit of it. So if you've made it this far, we will see you on the next one. And tell your friends, hit that subscribe, like, and comment. That helps the channel grow more than you realize. And we'll see you here in about 7 days.
Better.
All right. See you guys. So you guys have made it this far to the end of the Talkie Talk video.
And
got-
I've been busy.
She been busy. We got a little sneak peek.
Woo woo.
The Ram.
What is it? What is it?
We've got it all pulled out. And
Look at that beautiful fit.
fits right in there. Here, do you actually have, and compared to your race rack, we've got more clearance over there.
Yep.
Awesome. So this is coming up very soon. Electronic hydro steer, sprinkles, and amber. This is awesome.
And don't forget full spool.
And we're putting a full spool in there.
I gotta get that out. I haven't been that busy, I guess.